In the spring of 2010, city officials, business owners, and local leaders gathered together in Truckee, California to discuss ways to organically improve their community from the ground up. Out of that meeting grew a landmark declaration to make Truckee the healthiest town in the United States. And that declaration is what inspired this documentary, which is the story of the relationships that connect us all through the soil we seed, the food we grow, and the land we love.
We are growing food for senior citizens to eat and for the needy because they don't have enough food to eat.
We plant in the sunshine, we pray for the rain, in orchards and vineyards and in fields of grain. We grow with the seasons from springtime to fall, then we store up for winter, then we wait for the fall. Love of the land, love of the land, love of the land. There's a harvest of blessings passed down from above to generations of families in this land that we love. And unless you grew up here, you won't understand the passion for farming that flows through our hands.
At the Kings Beach Elementary School near Lake Tahoe, California, there are many health and nutrition experts on campus these days, and not a single one of them is over the age of 7.
I feel better when I eat healthy. Like if I eat a lot of candy, I don't feel that good. And if I eat a lot of healthy stuff, I feel really good.
So I could live longer and I could do the things I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to be nice to other people.
Hi kids, how you doing today? Good. All right. Hey, close up.
Hello.
Hey, look at that smile.
The kids are the ones that may lead this movement. They may say, you know, we're not going to wait on adults anymore. You guys have already set bad examples. Maybe we're going to come in and show you adults what healthy living looks like, why it makes good economic sense.
Healthy living begins with healthy food, and while most Americans have a good idea of what good food is, many are not aware of its incredible power to help us live longer, healthier, and happier lives. That power is rooted in a renewed connection to our land through local sustainable agriculture, and the state of California is at the center of this renewed connection.
Local sustainable agriculture is more than just a fancy buzzword. What sustainable agriculture really is a community embracing certain values when it comes to the land and the soil, to include the way the community grows, handles, and delivers agriculture to all aspects of that region. Clearly, sustainable agriculture is the wave of the future and is going to have a major impact on our society's health, to include potentially saving billions and billions of dollars in the healthcare delivery system.
From City Hall to the state capitol, from local restaurants to landmark hotels, public institutions and private businesses are finding new, effective ways to make local, sustainable agriculture important parts of their operations.
And my role, even from the very beginning, was to establish a network of producers and growers to supply this restaurant in my kitchen with great ingredients to work with year-round.
Perfecto, tenemos.
Suzanne Ashworth is a superstar in the minds of many local chefs who practice the farm-to-table movement. Her farm in West Sacramento, Del Rio Botanicals, provides fresh, seasonal produce to over 60 restaurants throughout Northern California.
It's fun to entertain chefs. Chefs love to be entertained, contrary to popular belief. Very few people cook for them. So we get to cook for them and feature a product that they haven't ever had before, haven't ever seen before, that they may want to use in their own restaurant.
The quality that you get then as a consumer, because you're eating food so close to the source, is incredible. You know, the amount of nutrition, improved nutrition and flavor and freshness. Just an amazing asset that we have here that there's nowhere else in the world.
The restaurant model of incorporating local agriculture into its businesses is a small-scale version of what larger public institutions must consider when bringing these methods into their own operations.
There's a lot of energy around figuring out ways to aggregate locally grown food into a central area and then being able to distribute that out to the buyers, so the restaurants and the retailers and the institutions such as the schools and the hospitals and the food banks and others who would really like to source from local growers but just don't have the volume and the consistency of the product to do that.
Perhaps the biggest challenge lies in our public schools, where incorporating local produce into nutrition programs is now more important than ever. This challenge was a central theme at a recent Greenwise conference in Sacramento.
A round of applause for Alice Waters!
Every child needs a set of values that teaches them to how to take care of the land, how to feed themselves, and how to communicate with each other. And I believe that we need to reinvest in public education, but this time by coming through the lunchroom door.
Grab your milk.
This is the door that's open, and by providing breakfast, lunch, to an afternoon snack to every child for free, we can have the most dramatic and lasting effect.
The school district has been working on its food services plan for years, but the movement gained much needed momentum when it was championed by local parents who were passionate about changing old habits and creating new formulas for feeding students.
We have comprised 10 guiding principles, and the first and major one that we focus on is serving the kids fresh, seasonal, as well as local food and vegetables and fruits.
A central figure in making the Tahoe Truckee model a successful one is the district's new executive chef, Danny Stoddard. The Disney-trained cook is an expert at making healthy food tasty food, as evidenced by the lunch he served up on day one of scratch cooking at Kings Beach Elementary.
So I've done kind of a spin on macaroni and cheese. I've implemented whole wheat rotini pasta with roasted fresh vegetables and a low-fat Parmesan cream cheese, served with a whole wheat roll, fresh cantaloupe, and honeydew today. So I'm hoping it's accepted well.
This is good.
How is it?
In addition, Project Manna, the hunger relief organization serving Tahoe and Truckee for over 20 years, has been an important partner with the school district in implementing these changes in food services.
A lot of our families that come see us, their children are also the ones that are receiving the free and reduced lunches, and so just by elevating the level of the school food that they're getting as well, more organic, more healthy, more whole foods, it just becomes like a better system that we're working as a network together as a community.
Communities across the country are taking note of Truckee, mostly because of the city's impressive attempt to bring local agriculture into its public institutions despite overwhelming obstacles, including the region's remote location, its high elevation, and its short growing season.
We're like in the middle of the mountains, and everything's not quite as accessible as the middle of Los Angeles or Berkeley, California. So with us being able to pull that off with the help with vendors and local farmers, I think people will be able to look at that in the more rural areas in the country and say, hey, we live in the mountains too, in the middle of Colorado. Truckee did it, we can do it.
So the reason that places like Truckee are able to start making it work is because there are individual farmers who have made a commitment to using that system or working within that system to get food to market. So a lot of that is individual trips. So, you know, farmer A drives to location B and drops off food, and that happens multiple times.
In addition to making connections with cities and businesses, local farmers at the heart of this movement are developing close relationships with individual consumers, allowing people and families to know the source of their food, where it is grown, and how it is grown, so that they can enjoy the benefits of fresh, healthy produce all year round.
CSA is consumer-supported agriculture, and we started our CSA box, our gourmet CSA box, so that all of our consumers who go to the restaurants, who eat our product, also could get it at home and cook just like the chefs. They get a box every week. It's their gourmet CSA box. It has 9 to 11 different things in it every week, including the herb tea of the week, the featured herb of the week, the featured food of the week, and the recipes to tie it all together.
It's very important that my family knows where our food comes from, because a healthy food is a healthy body.
Creating a healthy community through the soil we seed, the food we grow, and the land we love is the new foundation for living a long, healthy, and happy life. And if you just happen to be a young child with a sense of humor and a playful imagination, you'll probably have a new favorite subject in school: nutrition.
I like grapes because I like peeling the skin off and pretending they're an eyeball.
We feel that if we keep teaching the kids where the food comes from, like we do during Harvest of the Month, right guys? Yeah. You're gonna learn what the foods look like, where they come from, how good they are for your body, and hopefully you'll be able to use that, right, and eat healthier, and so you'll be super healthy when you're adults.
What you've seen in this documentary is more than a blueprint for a better life. It's the foundation for a new, vibrant lifestyle, a new model for our healthcare delivery system, rich in passion, purpose, happiness, and health. To learn more about how you can become a healthier person and integrate local, sustainable agriculture into your life, please visit my website at genesalivingfoundation.org. I'm Dr. Dan Smith. Thanks for watching.
Love of the land, love of the land, love of the land. We treat neighbors like family who've lived here since birth, connected to ancestors deep in this dirt. Working together, we overcome strife. Yeah, but we always take time to thank God for this life. Love of the land.